Welcome to Union Catholic High School, where the 10-4 Vikings are looking for a share of the Union County Mountain Conference title. The 13-4 Westfield Blue Devils, on the other hand, are looking for sole possession of their first conference title since 1977. Glad you could join us, everybody. Michael Lanier alongside Alex Kingsley. And should it be a great one tonight in front of this electric environment?
Yes, Mike. Huge stakes on the line tonight here in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. And to sort everything out for you, here are the scenarios. Westfield has already clinched a share of the conference title, but with a win, they would have the title all to themselves. If Union Catholic wins tonight, and if they can beat Union on February 23rd, then the Vikings will share the conference title with Westfield.
Westfield beat UC in an 86-77 overtime thriller back on January 14th at Westfield High. We got to do that game. But the Blue Devils haven't really played in an environment like this in front of these passionate Viking fans called the Blue Crew.
This place is going to be rocking. It'll be interesting to see how an experienced Blue Devils team handles the pressure.
It's a USA out for the Blue Crew, and they're fired up. Packed house in Union Catholic. Starting lineups getting introduced. For Westfield, we got Owen Murray, Parker Hess, Nick Mealy, Jelani Pierre, and Matt LaCourte. And for Union Catholic, junior guard Kyle Lofton, senior guard Zaire Newell, senior guard George Pappas, center Jordan Pierce, and sophomore Mikey Watkins. It's a huge game, as we mentioned, Alex. The two top teams in the Mountain Division. Westfield 6-1 in conference play. UC 4-2. We mentioned the scenarios. Westfield already clinched a piece of this conference title, but with the win, Alex, they get sole possession.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. I mean, Westfield has done that a very long time, so interesting to see this Blue Devil team come out on top, especially give them confidence to really do well in that state tournament.
Westfield in blue, Union Catholic in white. Blue Devils coming off a 65-51 win over Union Monday afternoon. Vikings coming off a tough 63-57 loss at St. Mary's on Saturday. Huge game in Scotch Plains between the Blue Devils and the Vikings, Alex. I can hardly hear you. This place is rocking.
Oh my God, I can barely hear myself, even with the Westfield fans right behind me, Michael.
3 different telecasts tonight. We are underway as Westfield wins the opening tip. Union Catholic in a man D. LaCourte for 3, knocks it down. Matty Ice starting off the game with the 3 ball.
Yeah, beautiful open look and way to put it in the rim. And I'll tell you, Mike, just off that one shot, this Westfield fans are going crazy.
Westfield in a 2-3 zone. Drive, floater, is it going to be an air ball? LaCourte gets the rebound. It was Kyle Lofton with a shot. Transition, Hess knocks that one down. Parker Hess!
This Westfield team, Mike, is already starting out playing really fast-paced basketball and seems to be working 2 for 2 from threes already.
Back-to-back threes, they take a 6-0 lead. These Blue Devil fans having fun, making the drive.
Oh yeah, Mike, this place is electric.
So really hot start for Westfield. Here's Mikey Watkins, only a sophomore, comes into the day, averaging 11.5 points a game. Watkins, number 1 in white, gives up to Lofton. Newell the drive, dish. Pappas can't hit the 3. But there's Jordan Pierce. Big man gets his own rebound and puts it up.
Oh, I mean, he's definitely special, I'll tell you. I mean, he's a 6'11" center. I mean, basically all you have to do is just tip it back to himself. I mean, he's easily the biggest one out there by a lot.
He's already picking up some D1 offers. Seton Hall offered him, as well as East Carolina for the 6'11" senior. Fadeaway jumper, Mealy, a little too strong on that one. Fast break for UC. Pappas, the senior, averaging 12 points a game heading into today. Pierce inside, back out. Shot for Lofton, no good, but Watkins gets the offensive rebound.
Yeah, I mean, even though there wasn't a lot of boxing out there, he got the lucky tip off the rim to get the rebound.
Pierce can't hit that one. Transition for the Blue Devils. Jelani Pierre will get fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, like we said before, this Westfield team is already playing a really high, fast-paced offense. And, you know, it really seems to be working with just another foul there. And it looks like with a 6-2 lead, it's going to be a good one here in Westfield.
Yeah, Pierre's played really well as of late. So Westfield ball underneath, they get it. Hess spin move. And he gets it to go. Parker Hess with 5 already.
Parker Hess had a beautiful move to get to the basket for the open layup on the other side.
Here's Watkins, nice crossover. He'll get fouled. The foul's on Jelani Pierre's first foul of the game. These Westfield fans, they're going to be yelling at UC. They're going to be yelling at the refs all day long right behind us.
Oh, yeah. You know, we may be Union Catholic, but these Westfield fans may be even more electric than the Union Catholic fans.
It's pretty crazy over there on the other side, though. A USA out inside. Jordan Pierce, the 6'11 junior center. He's got all points for UC tonight.
I mean, you can already tell he's definitely going to be the deciding factor if this Union Catholic team is going to be able to win this game.
Gives it up. Pierre knocks down the triple. Westfield up by 7.
And you know, Mike, this is the night that they need to make all their threes to get this big win for the conference.
Nice move by Kyle Lofton. He gets it to go.
Wait, great, did a good job of swinging the defenders for the nice floater.
5 minutes to go here at Union Catholic. Hess drives and Kit dishes it. And Jelani Pierre knocks down another tree.
I think these game sliders are up, Mike. This is crazy. They're 4 for 4 from threes.
An 8-point lead for the Blue Devils. It's going to be a fun one tonight.
You know, Mike, everybody's got the hot hand tonight, but I'm not sure what's going on with the Union Catholic on the offensive end.
Deep 3 for Watkins, and he connects, and the fans are going to love that one.
And just as I say it, I jinx it. Mikey Watkins puts up the nice 3.
Pierre on the other end. That one a 2, but man, Jelani Pierre, very hot tonight. Averaging 8 points a game coming into today. He's already got 8, I believe. 2-3 zone. Watkins. 3-ball knocks it down. The sophomore, he's pretty hot as well.
Oh, yeah, I mean, listen, both sides, when shooters get hot, it seems like they can't miss a shot. So now we know Mikey Watkins is a good shot. The Westfield team has to try and do a very nice job of defending him, making sure he doesn't get open looks for the 3.
Watkins, the sophomore, coming in, averaging 11.5 a game. He's got 6 already, but he's called for the foul there. McGuire Sweeney checks in for the Vikings, number 14 in white. Murray. There's a 3 for Pierre. Can't knock down that one.
The first miss of the night from long range to downtown from the Westfield team.
Ford almost got a piece of that one. UC able to recover. Pappas thought about the 3.
How many points do you have, man?
3 from Newell, can't hit that one. Newell averaging 13 points a game. Mealy, other end, nice move. Pierre swings it. And Newell got a piece of that one. So back and forth we go here in this first quarter. Westfield up 16-12, 3:06 to go in the opening quarter.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Mike, this has definitely been a back and forth game. I mean, it's almost like a shooting exhibition down here. Mikey Watkins getting hot, Johnny Pierre, Parker Hess getting hot. on the Westfield offensive end. This could be a fun game to watch, Michael.
LaCour was looking for Mealy inside, but Mealy turned around the other way, so it's a turnover. But now they're going to say that ball was tipped, and UC is not happy at all. The blue crew. Alex, I got to be honest, that looked like a clear turnover, but Westfield will get it in underneath. Pierre stolen. Pappas, other end, gets the layup to go. The senior cuts the lead to 2 with his first bucket.
Yeah, I mean, did a really nice job. I mean, that was a bad pass on the Westfield offensive end. Was able to get it back for a nice, easy layup with the point off the turnover.
Here's Pierre, almost walked. Hessen trouble, double teamed. Works his way out of it. Gives up to LaCour to slow it down.
Yeah, I mean, these Union Catholic defense definitely now is firing their eyes, and they're playing a lot more physically. You could tell.
A very aggressive man-to-man, trapping and doubling in the corners.
Yeah, it's really hard for this rest of the team so far. I mean, once they go to the corners, they have the double team. It traps them. They really got to prevent that.
Here's Pierre for 3. Can't hit that one. Murray, the tip, no good.
Yeah, a little too strong on that one, but he had the good tip initially.
UC, other end, Lofton. That's going to be a charge created by Owen Murray. That's a veteran move right there from the senior.
Those are plays that coaches really want to see. You know, like we've said before in other games at halftime, this Westfield team, they have a tally on charges. You're going to put another tally on Owen Murray on that one halftime.
Westfield up 2. Pierre's going to check out. Tim Norris, the senior, fan favorite, he checks in. Neely crosses half court, and he's met by that UC pressure. We talked about how Westfield hasn't played an environment like this, but they're off to a really good start. Well, that one's stolen. Watkins, a sophomore. Man, it felt like he was going 20 miles an hour there. They slowed down because of the foul.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Michael looked like he was in fast forward. I mean, once he got that steal, he knew exactly where to go and how fast he had to get there to get the nice open look.
And Watkins, a really talented player. Got to play against him in an 8th grade championship. Had 30 points, won the game for his team. And into the game now for the Vikings is Rob Miller, the sophomore guard. Here's Watkins. Blue Devils in the 2-3 zone. They've done that a lot this season, Alex.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It really works for them. The special team always usually plays really good defense as long as their offense. So sometimes they also switch it throughout the game from the man to the 2-3. But 2-3 is the 2-3 is the defense is the zone that they always use.
UC gets their own rebound. Watkins, tough shot. He knocks it down. Man, this kid is something else.
Oh, yeah, Michael. And the hot hand has switched. It wasn't Jelani Pierre. He missed 2 threes after that. Mikey Watkins has it 3 for 3 from threes. He is a tremendous player, and he's got a bright future, Michael.
Turnover on the other end. Man, it's amazing. Just a sophomore is playing so well now in such a big game like this. One of the biggest games of the season for both teams. Definitely the best environment. But anyway, UC has a 1-point lead, 17-16. 30 seconds to go in the opening quarter.
Yeah, this has definitely been an exciting game, and it will continue. But look at the score, 17-16.
Vikings were looking inside. Pierce is stolen. 15 seconds left. Here's Nick Mealy, step back. Can't get his signature shot to go.
Yeah, that's his one. That's the elbow. Couldn't get that time.
Fast break, UC. Watkins, transition 3. That one's off, but rebounded by Zaire Newell. Gets it to go. Other end, Hess. 3 at the buzzer's off. But wow, what an entertaining first quarter here in Scotch Plains. Vikings up 19-16. Back and forth we go, Alex.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, Mike, defensively, offensively, we've seen both these teams go at it, and with full force and full energy. And we will continue to see this because we will continue to see which team, I guess, really wants it more, Michael. Who really wants the conference title?
They're looking inside of Jordan Pierce. Owen Murray with a great deflection. And Murray, Alex, he does a lot of everything. 12 points per game, 7 boards, 5.5 assists. $7:54 to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, noise makers are not allowed in the gymnasium. Thank you.
There's a quick stoppage of play. So back in action here in the second quarter. Vikings up by 3. Michael Lenier alongside Alex Kingsley in a great environment.
Oh, yeah. I mean, both sides of the court, even on the Westfield, they really came out.
Transition for Westfield. LaCourt dumps it off inside. Murray gets the layup to go, cuts it to a 1-point game.
Yeah, like we said before, I mean, Owen Murray does a little bit of everything, and it really showed his post moves, and he's really improved on that, even though he plays like a guard most of the time.
Murray, 6'4" senior, committed to Vassar College in New York, where he'll be playing Division III college ball next season. The other end, 6'11", Jordan Pierce. He's got a couple D1 offers already. Gets a bucket to go. He's got 6. UC up 3.
Yeah, Jordan Pierce, I mean, it's really easy for him. I mean, in these types of environments, when the players are a lot shorter than him, it's pretty easy for him to get double digits.
Alex, I got to do the game back on January 14th. Jordan Pierce probably had about 15 rebounds, but he had a really tough time finishing around the rim. Interesting to see getting off to a hot start tonight.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's got 6 points, like you said before, already.
And there's Kyle Lofton, a junior guard. 6 foot. He's played really well so far. Gets the mid-range jumper to go. UC now with a 5-point lead.
Union Catholic continues to play in their really tight, high-pressure man-to-man defense against Westfield.
Murray back to the basket. Turnaround. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Tipped out. Hess 3 is off. Fast break for UC, but good transition D for the Blue Devils. Under 6 to go in the second quarter. Sweeney, drive, dish. Here's Rob Miller. Nice move, and he gets the roll.
That was a really gracious move. Split all the defenders in front of him, was able to get to the basket for the really fancy move.
A heck of a move, getting past almost 4 Blue Devil defenders. And when you make that kind of move in front of these home fans, you're going to get that friendly roll.
Oh, yeah.
Foul called on UC as Mikey Watkins going to check back into the game for the Vikings.
Yeah, and also, you know, the Vikings, they're really playing high pressure and doing a lot better than they did in the first quarter. I mean, they're really coming back. They're on an 8-2 run right now. I mean, Westfield really has to find a way to stop them. Going on runs is not good.
Newell guarding Murray, senior on senior. Newell called for the foul. For Westfield, their head coach Daryl Palmieri in his 5th season, career record of 61 and 55. And for the Vikings, head coach Jim Regan Jr., and he was the Courier News Basketball Coach of the Year last season after leading the Union Catholic Vikings to a 19-7 record. Hess just checked out of the game, and the sophomore sensation, number 32 in blue, Adam McDaniel, into the game for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, I know. You know, Mike, last game, Blue Devils played the Vikings. When he came in, he did really well. You know, even though this is a high-pressure team and a really skilled offense and defense, I mean, he was able to find his niche and able to produce and help his team out.
Talk about an atmosphere. It's a college-like atmosphere in here tonight. And Trelawney Pierre, it's a hard foul. He'll go to the line for 2. McDaniel, he's gotten a lot of experience this year, played in just about every game.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think he's only played – I think he's not playing only 1 or 2 games. I mean, Coach Palmieri is really getting him the experience he needs, especially for this future because, you know, Mike, almost all the players in this team are seniors. It seems that the special team not necessarily doesn't have a bright future, but a lot of their skilled players are seniors and they'll be graduating next year. So he really needs players that really know what to do in a high-pressure team like this.
They got 9 seniors, Westfield, in the future, really looking at Matt LaCour, McDaniel. But Alex, this is, as Pierre made the first, missed the second, this is a year Westfield basketball has been waiting for a long time. A homegrown group of kids that have been playing together since elementary school. As Rob Miller knocks down that jumper, the sophomore playing well tonight.
You know, Mike, you can even say we haven't seen a team like this since 1972. Last time Westfield won the state title.
Pierre on fire tonight. On the road, knocks down that 3, cuts the lead to 5. Matty Ice with the block. Pierre in transition. Nice move, but he's going to turn it over, and it'll be a foul in Westfield.
LaCour had an amazing big boy block that was able to put Westfield in the fast break offense, transition offense that they are really skilled at putting points on the board with. Even though John Pierre wasn't able to finish that time, that is one of their really good strengths that this special team has, is when they get in the transition offense to the fast breaks. A lot of these players, Nick Mealy, Murray, have great court vision and are able to find the players all over the court, even cross court.
Pierre, leading scorer for the Blue Devils so far. But they're trailing by 5. You see, definitely a better basketball team when you get to play in an environment like this in front of your home fans. Step back, Watkins thought about it, gives it up. Miller, he's blocked by Nick Mealy, but that's a very late whistle.
Oh yeah, I mean, we saw the block first, and then the foul was called right as the ball hit the floor from the block from Nick Mealy. I don't know if I agree with that one, Mike.
Rob Miller goes to the line for UC. Miller able to knock down the first. Pappas will check in along with Parker Hess for Westfield. Alex, past couple games we've seen Murray put on passing clinics, but the scoring has been a little slow lately.
I mean, like we said before, he's really excelled and really grown a lot from even though what he was with the court vision. I mean, he's able to find everyone.
That's a pair of clutch free throws from the sophomore Rob Miller. Westfield fans giving him an earful, but the sophomore able to knock down both.
Yeah, I mean, Michael, it seems as though that this Vikings team with Mikey Watkins and Ron Miller really do have a bright future ahead of them.
And Parker Hess knocks down that triple. He's nearing his brother's record of 112. Checked in today's game with 94. I think he's got 2.
And, you know, Mike, that's one.
Tonight.
You know, Mike, that's one they really needed to put them back, give them the confidence, and really give them momentum to get back in this game. You know, even though it's really close, they need to get back and get tired or start getting a lead here.
Watkins on the other end. He's been the star of the night for the Vikings.
Oh yeah,
it's double digits leading scorer, and UC takes a 31-25 lead.
Yeah, Jim Reagan's definitely got to be happy to see his young underclassmen doing the best in this game. That's really good to know for future years to come.
Here's Hess working on Pappas. He fell down and Murray loses it. Pappas gets on the floor. And he calls a timeout. And Parker Hess not happy at all. But how about the underclassmen trying to calm him down? That shows you Coach Palmieri, he's got a good group of underclassmen right there. One of your best players, Hess, getting really frustrated. Could have easily picked up a tech, but McDaniel, the first one, the youngest one, and the first one to cool him down.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, listen, games start getting out of hand. That can't really happen, you know? When you need key players, and really the only players are the key ones, you cannot take them out of the game with technical foul. You cannot. You need every single man you can get to get a win for either the Blue Devils or the Vikings. This goes for both ends.
And we can't stress enough how big of a game this is. here at Union Catholic. Two really talented teams. Westfield 13-4, UC 10-4. A conference title on the line. Westfield already clinched a share, but trying to get that conference title outright, Alex.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
So Westfield now going to switch to a man, trailing by 6. Here's Newell. Watkins, the 3. Can't get that one to go. Mealy, the board.
Yeah, and you know, just like Mr. Line here, he missed his first, maybe switch a hot hand back to Westfield.
Nice move from LaCour, but couldn't get the shot to go. 2:20 to go. Watkins going to push it. Nice find. Zaire Newell gets it over LaCour, who was soaring in the air that time.
Oh yeah, I mean, he soared so high, he completely smacked the backboard with his full palm.
2:10 to go. Mealy, tough shot. Can't get it to go. Pappas, the board. Newell couldn't get that shot to go. Mealy getting another rebound. Fast break for Westfield. Nice move from Hess, but it's stolen. Mikey Watkins, the easy layup at the other end with LaCour trailing.
I mean, it seems as though on all cylinders, Mikey Watkins is the best player on the floor. I mean, I think that's his second steal of the game, and he's just piling on the points, Mike. 3
from Mealy is off. Watkins again with the board. Another fast break for UC. Newell looking. That one tipped. Other end, Rob Miller will get, it's going to be an offensive foul.
Yeah, like we said before, Earl Murray, make that another tally for Matt LaCourt. That's another charge.
The intensity tonight is off the charts. But Westfield, we mentioned, haven't played in an environment like this. Gotta be honest, Alex, the crowd at Westfield games haven't really been that good this year. Students haven't showed up, but they show up tonight. And the Blue Devils trailing by 10. It's gonna be tough to overcome a deficit like this.
Oh yeah, definitely, Mike, definitely. This Westfield team has got a lot to make up for. 10 points is a lot.
Murray gets called for the walk. Minute to go in the second quarter. Mentioned Jeff Gagum, number 14 in blue, into the game for Westfield. And Farley Thomas, the senior guard, he's got the ball into the game for the first time. Along with Eben Lind, another sophomore. Looks like UC's gonna hold for a shot. Watkins holding it. Murray. Under 30 to go here in the second quarter. UC up 35-25. A very entertaining game. Vikings holding for one last shot here in this half. Newell's gonna drive. Gives it up, spin move from Lynn. Lefty laying no good. Gagum tips it up, gets the board. 7 seconds to go. Murray transition. Spin move, lose it. Pappas with 3, 2. And Zaire Newell the layup at the buzzer. This place is rocking.
Oh, it definitely might on both ends. I mean, we see Westfield went up 6-2 in the beginning of the game, and these Westfield fans went crazy. And then I think the energy shifted. And Union Catholic came up with this great lead, now winning 37-25. And the energy is really over there now. This place is electric. I can't say it enough, Mike.
12-point lead for the Vikings. A Union County Conference Mountain Division on the line tonight here at Union Catholic. UC leads it by 12. We'll be right back with the second half. Welcome back to Union Catholic High School, everybody. The Vikings lead at 37-25. Michael Leonard alongside Alex Kingsley. This place is rocking.
Yo.
And Alex, what does Westfield got to do differently in the second half?
What they really have to do is they have to start getting better looks at good shots. You know, they miss some of their shots, but they really got to get the good ones. The good shot selection is what counts. It's not necessarily forcing a shot. Those create bad turnovers, but getting the good shots off, that's what really matters.
And for the Vikings, it's been Mikey Watkins, the sophomore, has played a tremendous first half. So back to action here in the second half. Third quarter about to start. Vikings lead it by 12. We mentioned how big this game is. A sold-out crowd, the Blue Crew, the Duffield student section here. Blue Devil Television, UCTV, Verizon Fios 1. It doesn't get much better than this, Alex. A Thursday night primetime game with a Mountain Conference title on the line. Mealy's going to drive. He falls down. Pappas, outlet pass. Newell. Can't get the lefty lane. Murray rebound. Another transition for Westfield. Mealy almost walked. They give it inside. Murray will get fouled. Fouls on Jordan Pierce.
Yeah, Murray did a good job of creating that foul, but it was really just a good pass to get inside.
So Murray will go to the line for two. Can't hit the first. And Murray able to hit the second to cut it to an 11-point game. Watkins had 13 points in that first half, Alex. He was really on fire.
Oh my God, on fire is basically an understatement. He made almost every single one of his shots, nearly perfect. I mean, the kid really plays like he's perfect all around too, not just on the shots.
He can't knock down that one. For Westfield, Jelani Pierre, the leading scorer. He had 12 points, and Parker Hess also chipped in 9 with two threes. So he's at 96 career threes. Murray, other end, can't get that one to go. Pierce the rebound.
And Pierce, like we said before, I mean, he's almost like a freak of nature. The kid is massive, so it's almost light work for him to get the easy rebounds and to put up the easy putbacks in the paint. Those are points and rebounds you really need.
Watkins a three. Can't connect on that one. Murray the board. Mealy, nice crossover. Jelani Pierre had the hot hand in that first half, Alex. He's going to drive here, dishes it. LaCourt. Contested three is good. Matty Ice in the spotlight tonight.
You know, Westfield, even though they've been a bit cold so far in this game in the second half, you know, that's when they really needed. And coming from Matty Ice, as we said, who's put up really big numbers in this year.
Other end, Jordan Pierce throws one down, the 6'11" junior.
Now, and that was a pounding statement for the Westfield Blue Devils. They got to play better defense and try to defend Jordan Pierce a little better.
Tough three for Parker Hess, and he knocks it down. The Blue Devil fans going crazy after that one. 97th in his career.
You know, in this second half so far, it's been back and forth.
Watkins no good. Pierce the board. He'll go to line for two.
Yeah, it's gone from Pierce, from Hess. It's gone from Watkins. It's gone from everybody so far in the second half. And just as we expect in this game, this is a really good game. A really good game. Only down by 7, the Blue Devils CU Catholic.
5.5 to go in the third quarter. If you liked our broadcast today, you can catch us again Sunday afternoon. Another huge game for the Westfield Blue Devils, taking on number 5, Roselle Catholic at the Lions Den. There should be another electric atmosphere in that one, Alex.
Yeah, I mean, that one's going to be a really good game to see how far Westfield can go in that one as far as skill and how good a team is. So, I mean, seriously, if they can beat a team like Union Catholic, which is, I guess you could say, in reach, they could beat anyone. And I mean anyone, Michael.
Pierce knocks down the second one. The Lions are led by Napier, Lewis, Nazi Reed. As you see, it's an N1, Zaire Newell. That's a big one.
Yeah, you know, Westfield's letting the Union Catholic Vikings get a little bit ahead of themselves and getting a little bit away in this lead. Now they're down by 8, even though they were down by 12 at the half. They've so far cut it down bit by bit, but they really want to try and win this game. The lead's got to be closer. I'm sorry, 10. I'm sorry.
Vikings leads at 10, and number 10, Zaire Newell, go to the line, the senior. But he misses the N1 free throw. So here's Parker Hess, he'll dish it. McDaniel pass was behind. Hess, Pappas, other end. And he gets the layup to go.
Yeah, I mean, you can almost say that was a rookie mistake for how young McDaniel was. Those are bad passes you can't make in a big game like this.
Pierre, other end. Floater's no good. Watkins the board. Looking for Pappas. Hess got a piece of it. Last touch by Pappas. It's going to be Westfield ball.
Yeah, I mean, listen, cross-court passes, we know, in many instances are really dangerous. And that time it just didn't work for them. That was a dangerous pass.
You see the Vikings are going to go with the one-man press. Newell on Murray. Nice screen from Hess as Newell went down to the ground. Murray, reverse layup is good. Cuts the lead to 10.
Yeah, I mean, that was an awesome move coming from one end of the baseline to the other for the reverse layup. That was a really nice move Murray had.
Newell, floater's good. And he's really stepped it up in that second and third quarter. McDaniel, other end. He's fouled by Watkins. It's a tough call there.
You know, Mike, like you said before, I mean, listen, I mean, you know, Westfield may have made some mistakes throughout the game, but so far in the second half, Union Catholic, besides that one bad cross-court pass, they're nearly perfect. Everybody's producing, everybody's doing their part, and it's showing with this 12-point lead right now.
12-point lead. Big, big free throws for McDaniel as he knocks down the first. And he knocks down both. Clutch free throws from the sophomore.
Yeah, like we said, with everything, free throws, passes, shots, screens, everything gives him a little more confidence, a little more experience that he needs.
Step back Watkins, can't get that to go. And it'll be a foul on McDaniel. He pushed Kyle Lofton out of the way.
Yeah, you can tell he's frustrated too. And just as he did with Parker Hess on that one play with the scramble on the floor with George Passes in the first half, McDaniel was talking a little bit himself, but just as his Westfield team is good sports, Malacor was able to cool him down from the call that he argued was wrong.
Jordan Pierce working on the court. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. Murray is looking for Hess. Parker Hess now and George Pappas, couple of seniors, getting into it. The guys don't have many more games left. You only get one high school career, only one senior season. These guys are putting it all on the line tonight in a huge game.
Yeah, I'll tell you, everybody's putting on the line. The stakes are high. Big game. Both really good teams.
Lofton gets the floater to go. And when the Blue Devils try to trim that lead, there comes the Vikings, other end. They continue to keep it around the 10, 12-point margin.
Yeah, Union Catholic's doing a good job of, like you just said, keeping the margin of error, in a sense, consistent. You know, even though they let Westfield get a shot, they got to put it back up on the offensive end, and they're doing a good job of that, of sustaining their 10, 12, 8-point lead they have in the second half.
While you're saying that, Alex, Owen Murray knocks down the floater. Quick timeout by the Blue Devils, and it's a 10-point game, 3:10 to go in the third quarter. So what a game it's been, Alex. Vikings up by 10. It's been an electric environment for every second of this ball game. Mentioned multiple times, Westfield with the win. They get the Mountain Conference, Union County Mountain Conference outright. They already have a share of it. UC's got to win tonight and then beat Union to share that conference title with the Blue Devils. 11 minutes left in this one. And every possession, Alex, is going to be crucial. Tough shot. Rob Miller can't get it to go. And LaCourte gets the board.
You know, Mike, I think it's even more fine-tuned than that. I think it's coming down, especially when we're getting into the fourth quarter. Every decision counts. Decisions lead to bigger things, as you know. Turnovers, steals, bad passes, shots, all the above.
Great cut by Parker Hess. The assist from Murray. And Westfield cuts it to an 8-point deficit.
And just like that, one decision with the great backdoor cut for Parker Hess. Split the defenders with the open late. Murray gave him the beautiful pass for a nice, easy layup.
So now the Vikings going to slow it down a little. It's been a very fast-paced game. Guys got to be getting a little tired. Blue Devils haven't really gotten very far into that bench. Pappas has got the ball on the far wing, guarded by Hess. It's been a little chippy between those two guys. And Pappas stepped out of bounds. Westfield ball.
Yeah, and just like we said, decisions. I mean, even though it was hard to prevent that mistake with the out-of-bounds play, you still can't have little stupid turnovers like that. And if Union Catholic wants to sustain this 8, 10, 12-point lead, they can't do that. They can't have stupid turnovers.
Junior McGuire Sweeney will check into the game for the Vikings. A 6'3" forward. 3 from Hess, and he knocks it down! Parker Hess having a huge game. I believe he's got 14 points and 4 threes again, Alex. 3 from Sweeney, the lefty can't connect. It's a 5-point game. Hess lost it. And he's going to be called for the foul. Parker Hess got to keep his composure and his cool right now. Wasn't happy that he got hit, lost the ball, and then committed a pretty hard foul right there on Pappas. We mentioned it's getting chippy. You really don't want to get called for a technical in such a close game like this.
Yeah, Mike. I mean, just like you said, they've been chippy all game, and I think everything kind of came out for Parker Hess in that one play. You know what I'm saying? I think in that one play, you know, Pappas gave him a little more contact than usual, and with the steal and the no-call foul, I guess you could say that he didn't argue that he wanted. I'm sorry. He got really frustrated, and that almost was a borderline technical for Hess, so he's really got to keep his composure down.
So it's a 5-point game. Under a minute to go in the third. Watkins called for the walk. That's a great call by the official. And now Westfield down 5, gets the ball back. And as we said, they were going to have to start out hot. It's been a little back and forth in this third quarter.
Yeah, definitely, Mike. And I think, you know, seriously, I think the energy has been moved back to Westfield. You know, Parker has making a few more shots, and Union Catholic committing a few turnovers that are keeping Westfield closer and closer with the lead in this game.
Pierre nearly lost that one. Finds LaCourte in the corner. Under 35 seconds to go. This would be huge if Westfield could get a key bucket here. Matty Ice, contested 3. In and out, that would have been huge. So 20 seconds left now. UC gonna hold for 1. The junior Lofton's got the ball at half court, guarded by Mealy. And he's got a rest call on a 5 count. Lofton moves, and he was blocked. $5 seconds to go now in the third. Jordan Pierce gonna check into the game. Sweeney checks out. They're looking inside. Pierce, he's blocked by Mealy. That's Alex. That's a terrible call by the official. Mealy came from behind. He got all ball. I had a great angle of it here. I'm sure our cameraman caught it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, Mike. I mean, it was a little bit, I guess, a mistake for Jordan Pierce to kind of keep the ball, not in a sense completely behind him, but in a sense where it was a little bit behind his head to give him room for the block. And Nick Mealy got a hand on it, but I guess it was a foul from the ref's perspective.
The 6'11 senior doesn't really need much more help. Jordan Pierce, but he knocks down the first. Misses the second. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Westfield ball with 2 seconds. Down 6. They could hit a shot here. It would be also crucial. Murray, 1 dribble, 2 dribbles. Pull up 3. Can't hit that one. So it's a 6-point game here at Union Catholic. What a game it's been. Blue Devils down 6, but they really made a nice push in that third quarter.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, Westfield really knowing that this lead is really getting away from them, knowing that they came back in this game, really played good basketball, and was able to defend this Union Catholic team very well. Union Catholic committed a lot of turnovers, and that's why they're not winning. Why they're winning by double digits right now. They got to stop the stupid turnovers if they want to secure this win for them.
And as we've seen, Parker Hess knock down a couple big shots, but they got to get Murray, Mealy more involved. The senior leaders, captains, they got to help this team out a lot if they're going to pull out this win.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, we've seen Nick Mealy struggle in this game. He's really got to get his energy and the fire back in himself, and plus the other players that really need to get back in this game to secure the win.
So it's a 6-point ball game. Vikings lead at 49-43. 8 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. It's been an electric atmosphere. The Blue Crew in a USA out, they've been standing up, cheering, going crazy the whole game. Dubfield student section equally as loud. 3 telecasts, Fios 1, Union Catholic Television, and of course, the one and only Blue Devil Television. Michael Leonard alongside Alex Kingsley. And what a fourth quarter we have in store for you tonight. It's a sophomore Watkins, guarded by Murray. Dishes it inside, Pierce. It's going to be a foul on the floor on Matt LaCourt. LaCourt can argue with the call, but it actually works out in Blue Devil's favor, because if they didn't call that foul, it would have been an easy 2 for Jordan Pierce. And Alex, that's Matt LaCourt's 4th foul. One more, he's out of this ball game, and they're going to have to take him out.
Mike, we've said before, technical fouls, because this game has been getting a little rough, but now we're starting to get in real foul trouble. And Matt LaCourt is one of those.
Couldn't hit it. Hess, transition behind the back. Gets bailed out. Watkins with the foul. And Alex Watkins, it looks like he wants to retaliate there with the senior George Pappas. He knows better. Held the sophomore back. And the refs are discussing with the coaches. This could be important. We don't have a replay of it, but I know Fios 1 does. They might want to go to the monitor, check this one out.
And then, Mike, and you said it before, I mean, to be honest, Mikey Watkins looked like he almost wanted to square up and get into a fist fight with Parker Hess. So, I mean, this game is starting to get a wee bit out of hand, and both these teams, as we've seen now, really got to keep their composure and just play basketball.
It's just a common foul. UC up 6. It's gotten chippy. Murray fell, and at the other end, Zaire Newell throws it down for the Vikings up 8. The Blue Crew going crazy, and that's a huge momentum change. Now Westfield called for a travel. Alex, I can barely hear you, let alone myself. It's getting crazy in here.
And, as this lead has started to come back to the Union Catholic, I see the Westfield fans again getting a little more quieter, and I can hear the Union Catholic fans even more now with that beautiful dunk.
I gotta agree with you. The Blue Crew, as advertised, as good as advertised, I should say, and they've been louder than Westfield's fans tonight. Tough shot for Lawton, can't get it. Pappas, the offensive board and a putback. UC lead back to 10. Westfield in some trouble.
Yeah, well, Omri made 2. Make that now 3 key mistakes that are putting Westfield at this game. And it's starting to now, as you can see, put them to a 10-point deficit, 53-43 in this game.
6:42 to go. Murray just got called for another travel. The court's sitting down. He's got 4 fouls. McDaniel's at the score table. We'll see who he checks in for. But you see now, they're gonna waste some time. Miller driving. Dishes it. Newell just had a huge monster throwdown. Emilion Lofton. Lofton throws it out of bounds. It'll be Westfield ball. And Coach Daryl Palmieri just got teed up. Didn't really seem like he said something. Just said it was an offensive foul. And Pappas will shoot 2. Knocks down the first, and we talked about momentum changers. I think it was when Murray fell down, you saw Newell pick it up and throw it down, and now a big technical foul as the senior George Pappas connects both free throws, gives UC a 12-point lead with 6:11 to go.
Yeah, to be honest with you, it's got to be tough, Coach Palmieri. He's already pretty frustrated with all the calls that he disagrees with and all the mistakes his team is making. And to put the icing on the cake, that one technical foul, that's the whole mentality of this Westfield team has got to change.
He gets the ball back. Newell, nice move, and man, Zaire Newell has had an excellent second half.
Jelani Pierre, there's nothing more he could do. He was contesting Zaire Newell the whole time to the basket, and Zaire Newell was just able to finish.
Nice move from Owen Murray, and you can hear the slap from all the way up here. He'll go to line for 2. Murray couldn't get the roll on that one.
Mike, those are little things I think I've said in previous broadcasts that free throws are the difference between a win and a loss. In close games at the end of the game, when you lose or win by 1 or 2 points, either shows you or the other team didn't make their free throws.
So Westfield now down 13. Under 5:40 to go. Right now for Westfield, they got to get stocks. They got to get quick buckets. Murray got a piece of that one. Went off his chest, actually. But it goes out of bounds. Pappas, deep 3. And he knocks it down. And Alex, that's the dagger. It's a 16-point lead for the Union Catholic Vikings.
Yeah, I think, Mike, what it is, to be honest, it might be the fans, might be the momentum and the heart of the floor in the room, to be honest with you. The passion of the fans really does give an impact on the performance of the team, and it showed. Westfield won at home. It looks like Union Catholic might win at home too.
Smalton gets that floater to go. It's now an 18-point lead as Jelani Pierre couldn't hit that one. Pappas the rebound. Alex, that's what I see in the college game. So hard to win on the road. And in the high school game, when you come to an environment, an atmosphere like this, you're going to see the same results. Very hard to win on the road.
Yeah, oh, definitely. like I just said, the fans make a really big difference. Pump you up. They give a really intimidating feeling and emotions for the visiting team. It's a lot of factors.
And it'll be an offensive foul, and Newell McDaniel creates the charge. 4:16 to go. Murray will give it up. Mealy. Tough shot. And Adam McDaniel knocks it down. Don't go anywhere yet, folks. Westfield down by 15, 4:04 to go. They got to knock down some threes, get some stops.
With the make from McDaniel there, I mean, even though it wasn't a lot, it didn't seem like a lot with a 15-point deficit, it gives them more confidence, and hopefully can put Westfield in the right direction and give them the right momentum to really put them back closer in this game.
And you see the Westfield fans leaving there, but this game's not over yet. It's a 15-point game. All you need is Alex's 5 quick threes with Hess, Mealy. They can stroke it from outside. You just saw McDaniel knock down a big one, but most importantly, they got to get stops.
Like you just said, 4 threes seems like a lot, but how about just like in the first half of the first quarter, Westfield went 4 for 4 on threes. Jelani Pierre, Parker Hess, Matt LaCourte, all of them contributing. So I mean, if they really get the momentum going, they can really turn it on like they did in the first quarter and really put them back in this game, and hopefully maybe even give them a lead.
So 4:04 to go. I mentioned Westfield has already clinched a share of the conference title. But if UC could hold on tonight and beat Union February 23rd, then they would share the conference title with the Blue Devils. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Owen Murray gets a charge.
Michael, that's now in the last 2 possessions, Union Catholic's had the ball. It's 2 offensive fouls. I think like energies move and hot shots and everything, they move. So maybe with just off those 2 mistakes, Westfield can regain the momentum they had like in the first quarter and come back in this game.
So it's a 15-point game. We mentioned they got to get a stops. They got to knock down threes. They just got to stop. Let's see what they can do here. Murray gives it up for Hess. He gets fouled by Pappas. He doesn't like the call. He's got to be careful. You don't want to get a tech.
And
with a 1-and-1 the rest of the way. So he'll send Hess to the line.
Mike, you say that, and it's not an understatement. It's true. I mean, they really got to keep their composure and really contain themselves. I mean, we've seen, like we saw before, with the sprawl in the first half with Pappas and Hess, and also the same thing with Hess and Mikey Watkins. These games get really physical when the stakes are really high.
Hess has had a really nice night. 4 threes for the 3rd straight game, Alex. And he's now at 98 career 3-pointers, and he's only 14 away from tying the record. And he's able to knock down both free throws there. 13-point game, and Alex, we told you it's not over yet. And Westfield gets a steal. Mealy looking for Murray. Pierre driving, gets the floater to go. It's an 11-point game.
Yeah, like we just said, I mean, those two mistakes can contribute to a reason why this Westfield team might come back. And I don't want to jinx it, but it seems like the momentum is now shifting, and it's Westfield's turn to come back out and on top.
15 to go. Lofton's going to drive Pierce. And that's just nothing you can do about that one. Westfield's tallest player is 6'4", and Pierce is 6'11". Hess long three is off. 13-point lead. Now the momentum for the Blue Devils takes a turn. Mealy commits a foul. They'll send Lofton a little shaken up on that play. He'll go to the line. 2:59 to go. 13-point ball game. It's 18 foul, and Westfield's going to send Kyle Lofton to the line for a 1-1. LaCourte's going to check back into the game with 4 fouls, but Alex, it really doesn't matter how many fouls you have now. You're down 13, 3 minutes to go. You got to knock down some shots. Sophomore McDaniel checks out, by the way.
You know, at this point, it doesn't really matter. They need everything they can get, even with people in foul trouble. They need every shot. They need every potential make. They need everything that they can get to hopefully get back in this game.
Murray gets the board after the missed free throw. Down 13. Murray's going to drive. Nice move, gets it to go. Quick timeout taken by the Blue Devils. So it's an 11-point game, Westfield trailing. Alex, they got to keep getting stops, quick buckets.
Yeah, I mean, that's what works in every single level. I mean, AAU, high school, college, NBA, in any close game, quick shots and timeouts and even fouls at the end of a game are really crucial to stopping the clock and trying to get teams back in the game inch by inch.
And it's going to be really tough. Only 2:50 to go. Blue Devils have been a little cold in this fourth quarter from the three ball.
Yeah, I mean, Union Catholic, they haven't shot in a while. Mikey Watkins hasn't been able to get as many good looks as he has in the first half, and that could be another contributing factor to why they're not back at 15, why they're only winning by 11 now.
It's a full 60-second timeout taken by Westfield.
The Vikings have 4 timeouts remaining. Westfield has 2 timeouts remaining.
Just heard the PA announcer say that UC's got 4 timeouts left. Westfield with 2 TOs left. And interesting now, Justice Bowers, the senior, is going to check in for Westfield. UC breaking the press. He lost it. Pierre gets it. He finds Bowers. Mealy corner. 3. But it hit the top of the backboard. That would have been huge. Great steal by Jelani Pierre. Then a nice pass by Bowers. It was going to be a tough shot for Mealy. Had a guy closing out on him. Almost got that one to go. But top of the backboard, out of bounds.
You know, this is the third time that we've seen Westfield go into full
And
press.
there's a steal, Mealy.
And
Can't get the layup to go. Miller, other end. Almost walked, but he gets that layup to go.
you know, that was the third full court press that Westfield had. And each time they got a steal. Each time that we've seen it all year in the full court press, Westfield does an amazing job at defense, getting steals and turnovers.
They're trying to hang in there, down 11. Pierre just hit a floater. They got to get a quick steal or foul. It'll be a 1-and-1 if they foul, and you probably want Bowers to foul because he just checked in the game. Nice move from Watkins. Instead, Watkins drives, no good. Westfield's got to go quick. Minute 45 to go. Murray, the senior. And he got fouled, which means he'll go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Also stops the clock, which is good for Westfield as well. You know, Union Catholic, when they're up by this much and they're trying to sustain this lead, committing fouls is now is the opposite of what they want to do, to be honest. They don't want to stop the clock. They want to run the clock. They want to finish this game. They want to win this game. That is the thing they don't want to do.
Just a reminder, Westfield's got 2 timeouts left, Alex. Down 11, 1-1 for Murray. And he's able to hit the front end, cuts it to a 10-point game. Minute 43. Whether Murray makes or misses this one, they got to get full court pressure. They don't get a steal quickly, then they got to just foul. Huge free throws by Murray, the senior. 9-point game, minute 43 to go. Westfield pressing. Mealy got a piece of that one. UC breaks the press. Got a foul or force a miss. But instead, Rob Miller, the sophomore, gets the layup to go. Lead back at 11. Murray. Pierre kicks it. Bowers back to Jelani, who knocks down the three. Timeout taken by the Blue Devils. We mentioned it's not over until that final buzzer. 8-point game. Vikings lead it 68-60. Minute 19 left, Alex. We've seen Westfield trying to get hot now. Bowers in the game, giving them a little spark. And Jelani Pierre, he's been really the clutch factor all day long.
Oh, Jelani Pierre, I mean, like we said, he started out the game 3 for 3 from downtown. He was tremendous in the first quarter. Got a little cold, but he's starting to get back in this game. I also want to mention that with Bowers back in, we haven't seen him as much of this game, but he's really being a factor in this game. He had a nice drive. He's playing good defense, but he had a nice drive on that play and found, I don't even know how he made the pass, found an open Jelani Pierre who made the three. I mean, I don't even know how he made that pass. That was a really good play that we haven't seen him make all year.
And Jelani Pierre's got leading score for the Blue Devils around 20 points. 1 timeout left for the Blue Devils. With 1:19 to go, conference title on the line. Doesn't get any bigger than this, and it's kind of a shame that about half of the Duffield student section left because they thought this one was over.
I mean, listen, Mike, we've seen everything, you know what I'm saying, over the course of this season. I mean, anything can really happen. 8 points is a lot, but also is 1 minute and 19 seconds.
Yeah, we've seen Westfield come back from deficits against St. Joe's. Murray gets a steal, tips it. Westfield's got the ball. Mealy, they need a big shot.
Michael, I just want to point out, that's the 5th time they did the full court press, and I think that's the 4th time they got a steal.
Pass for 3, knocks it down. It's a 5-point game here at Union Catholic. Pressure. Mealy almost got the steal. Miller should have been called for a walk. 5-point game. Westfield's got a foul. They got a foul. Instead, they turn it over. Wow, we told you. It's not over until the end. Now LaCourt's going to check in for Justice Bowers, and you got to credit the senior, number 10, Justice Bowers. Huge spark for the Blue Devils. And now LaCourt checks in. This place is so loud. UC's going to call a timeout. This is crazy.
You know, even with the absence of, let's say, like a third of the student section, these students behind us are going even crazier than they were before.
You can see behind us some of the students have left, but over down there, the Blue Crew's still rocking. But on the court, the Blue Devils cut it to a 5-point game. 48 seconds to go. UC's got 3 timeouts left. Westfield with 1. Westfield's got the ball after the turnover. And they got to get a 3 here, Alex.
Oh, definitely. I mean, really, they really need anything they can get, but a 3 would be obviously the best factor. I mean, they're losing by 5 right now. That put them either way with a 2-pointer or 3-pointer, put them into a 1-possession game, which is really crucial. You know, even just getting a 2 is enough. That puts points on the board, and it cuts it down to a 1-possession game, which, like we saw at St. Joe's, Parker Hess, he can put it in with a buzzer beater. Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or 3. That means they'll either win it or they'll tie it. But we can see them coming clutch in the end, like we see now. You know, at halfway through this quarter, they saw, Mike, they were down 15. They cut it from 10 points, and now they're down only 5 with 48 seconds to go.
And you just had a feeling, Alex, that they were going to come back. It's Westfield ball. They're going to take it from the near corner.
You know, Mike, from the great Hall of Famer, baseball catcher Yogi Berra once said, "It ain't over till it's over."
So here we go. 45 seconds left. Matty Ice going to drive, and he gets fouled. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Matt LaCourt. You can see it right there, 68-63 the score, 39.8 seconds to go. This will be a 1-and-1 for Matty Ice. Next foul on UC will be a double bonus, 2 shots for Westfield.
You know, Mike, a quick foul is literally what the opposite of what Union Catholic needs right now. The team that wants the quick foul is Westfield. So for Union Catholic to be doing the opposite of what they need right now, that is not good. Westfield on the line with Matt LaCourte.
And LaCourte knocks down the first. That's huge. And it looks like Justice Bowers is going to check in for LaCourte, the shooter, after this free throw. Huge free throw. Can't get the roll. Westfield loose ball on the floor. It's a jump ball. And it's West possession arrow belongs to Blue Devils.
You know, even though Matt LaCourte didn't make that free throw, would have been a one-possession game, but now that they have the ball, they can make a three-pointer. Three-pointer cut it down to only one.
35 and a half seconds remaining. We told you it wasn't over, and that's why you gotta listen to us. This Blue Devil team fights day in and day out. They can compete with anybody. Here we go. Mealy takes it out. Jelani Pierre almost fell down. That one's stolen by Ron Miller, who gets fouled. Good team though by Jelani Pierre. So not let Miller hit that one. And Alex, how about the fans that left this game? Almost like reminds you of Game 7 of the Heat NBA Finals a couple years ago against the Spurs, where Miami fans left. They were trying to get back in the building. But anyway, huge free throws. 2 shots for the sophomore, Rob Miller.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you know, in the end, if Union Catholic win this game, that is the reason why they will win this game, is off that really crucial steal and turnover from Westfield.
But Miller misses the first free throw. Players went to go for the rebound, but it was a 1-and-1.
Yeah, as we saw about 10 seconds ago, 10 seconds ago, they were down by 5. 10 seconds got gone by now. Now they're down by 5 again. Westfield down 69-64 with 27.7 seconds left in this game. This has been one heck of a game for Westfield. I mean, it seems like maybe they lost a little bit of their heart with 4 minutes left in this quarter. But after that, the Tiger came out with the whole team, and they all came together as one and cut this lead down now to 5. Just tremendous heart that this Westfield team has.
27.7 to go. Westfield down 5. Huge inning here in Scotch Plains at Union Catholic High School. Oh, switch it. They gotta hurry, down 5. Murray bringing it up, finds Mealy. Nice crossover, step back 3. Can't get it to go. LaCourte, it'll be a jump ball, but this time in favor of the Vikings. Just get it
Huge free throws for Zaire Newell right